Hi Virgo, welcome to your love reading. I will be doing reading for the month of September. This is your tarot clock love reading for the month of September. This is your past energy and your blockage, your present energies, your blockage, your future energy blockage. This is your advice card and a helper card, and this is your focus or the main energy. So in the past, the energy I see is you were in a situation or in a new there was a person you were interested in, someone new, but you didn't have the all the information regarding that person, and you didn't gather all the information regarding that person. You were kind of very naive, and but the other person might not have been very stable, or they might have been married and they were undergoing some kind of legal separation in their family that you were not aware of. And when you came to know, you were in the situation, you were trying to stay with the person, even though when you found out that their things are not, they don't look very stable as you thought. So you were trying to balance the situation. So that is your blockage. Also is the Justice card. So that might be the legal separation if the other person was having a family. If not, when you found out that things were not balanced with the other person and that they were undergoing some kind of difficulty, you were trying to stay and help them to make things correct, and you thought that it's not right for you to leave the situation just because things are not stable, and that you were not aware or you didn't gather much information about the person, about their background. But I do see you kind of jumped into the conclusion that everything is fine, and you were not looking in detail about the person, but things were not right and stable. In your present energies is 8 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 10 of Swords in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, and blockage is King of Cups. So present energy, I do see there is some kind of ending that the other person decided have or you maybe heard some news that made you upset, and that ended the situation. And you didn't, in the past also, you didn't try to find out things about your person, and even now you are not trying to find more information. Whatever information you have, you maybe heard from some people, or maybe your person told you, and that was like a sudden information that you got that made you upset, and that was regarding an ending, that because they were having some kind of difficulty in their life, so it was not possible for this connection to move forward, and that caused an ending. But you kind of accepted that because you knew that it's kind of your fault or your mistake, that you didn't gather much information, so it ended before something didn't started. So it's kind of, you are accepting that ending that actually never ended because it never started properly. Okay, so and blockage is also King of Cups. So you're feeling upset about it, and you were jumped into this connection like right away without thinking too much. and you were expecting this to be long term, and you were looking forward for an emotional connection for quite some time. You were really interested to, you know, make move this forward, move this connection forward. You are looking forward to make emotional investment with this person, but because of the sudden ending, sudden news that you got that ended the situation, you are feeling upset. But you have accepted the ending because it's actually something didn't start and it ended. So in your future is Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Wands, Six of Cups in reverse, and Six of Wands. So future, I see you have realized that from your past that you jumped into something without having proper information, and so you will be cautious in future. So you do want to have a successful life partner, and you do want to search for a person in your life, but and if someone approaches you, because of the lessons that you learned from, you will learn from your this experience, you will be very cautious in taking any decision, and definitely you will not repeat the same emotional decisions and the mistakes that you did in making emotional decision in this connection. You don't want to go back to the same situation, so you will be very cautious, and you will not try to find someone or jump into conclusion again, or make an offer to anyone without knowing proper information about them. And the blockage is Temperance. So yes, because you realize that yes, you need to do the right thing. You need to do the right thing for yourself first, otherwise it will cause you it will cause you issues later. So that is the blockage. There is a need for bringing balance in the way you handle situations, in the way you handle connections, and the important thing is you should first have proper information and not jump into conclusion. You should have patience. Okay, you should not jump into conclusion, and be mature, try to gather information, have patience before taking any decision. So that will be your future energy. You will not right away jump into, if anyone approaches you, or you find someone interesting, you will not right away in future decide to jump into that connection. Okay, so the advice is Seven of Cups, Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Tower, and Death. Yeah, so keep your options open and don't get stuck in the situation or in one person, especially if you don't have proper information. Keep your options open. Be ready if you are finding a similar situation, and you have to change your you have to change yourself. You have to change the way you deal with people. Don't, like, the most important thing is don't jump into conclusion. Okay, so that is the realization that you have to bring into your life, and change your behavior and the way you deal with people, or the way you start any new connection. You should keep your options open and think properly before you take any decision. Think properly. Now the Helper card is also Two of Pentacles in reverse, so that means yes, if don't try to juggle too much between, like in this situation you were trying to balance with the person, that okay, maybe you can make things right for them, but don't try to do that. It is, if something they didn't tell you or you didn't know, and something was not stable, it's not your duty, if always your duty to try to balance things out. If you that will prolong the situation, so leave that for the other person to handle their issues, especially in the new connection. Okay, so don't try to try to take all the responsibility yourself in helping the other person. Yes, you do need to balance, but you need to first balance yourself and take right decision based on the correct information that you have. Now the focus card is also King of Swords, so this is all about getting clarity about things and taking decision not based on emotions, okay, but based on correct information. Okay, and being practical, being logical, what is right to do, but also logical, and what is good for you also. It should not your decision should not work against you. Okay, so this will be your focus. This is learning from your past mistakes, and trying to be logical in your and cautious, gathering information. Okay, cutting out the wrong things, wrong people, instability, and taking decisions based on that will be your focus. Okay, so I hope this was helpful and you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video.